Hello students. So in the sixth video, part number 6 of this lesson, we will start from functions in Excel. What are the functions MS Excel provides, and what are the rules of writing the functions, and we will see use of some common functions like sum function, product function, etc. MS Excel provides many functions. But here in this lesson, we will discuss only some of them only. Here some of the functions given here are sum, average, maximum function, mean function, count, power, etc. So before we start writing the functions, we should know what is the definition of a function. Actually, we have seen formula, the use of formula in MS Excel. Suppose when we calculated, say let's see yesterday's work, uh, where we calculated the total here. So what we did, we had to write the cell address of each of the numbers. So when there are 4 numbers, you have to write 4 cell address. So imagine if there are 50 numbers, so you have to write each of the 50 cell address names. So it will be a very difficult thing to write all of them. So that's why we can use the sum functions writing instead of writing all the cell addresses, okay, using plus plus sign. So as we have seen here in the previous example where we calculate the total of marks of each of the students. So what we write, B2 to F2. So only first and the last one. In between you don't have to write anything. Okay, only have to give a colon. So actually functions, what does it do? It shortens the formula. The expressions are shortened to an extent so that you can write it very quickly and easily. So this is the definition of functions. And when we write function, like we write formula, in function also we have to begin with equal sign. Then function name must be valid Excel name. That means SUN. You cannot make spelling mistake in the function name. Average, if there is one letter is missed, or instead of E you're writing A, so it will not work. Then function name must be followed by this opening and closing brackets called parentheses, and in between the parentheses there should be arguments, like here A1, A20, colon. So these are arguments are separated by a colon. Okay, so argument must be there. So let us start using some of the common functions. Like first is given here sum, and second is product. So let us begin with an example. So I have put down some numbers and we'll do the calculation of using the sum function here. So we'll calculate the total of this using the sum function. So what we do, first of all, you have to give the equal sign. After giving the equal sign, you should not press spacebar anywhere from starting till the end. No space is allowed when we write a formula or a function. So equal to given, then you write down name of the function, sum sum. So as you can see, the list of function comes with sum. The first one is sum. So you double click this one, then the opening bracket appears. Then you have to select the first cell address. Then you have to give the colon on the keyboard. Oh, sorry. This colon have to be given. So colon is given. Then you have to press the up to where you want to do the addition. So 5. So C2 to C9. After that you have to close the bracket. And then you press the enter key or just press this tick mark. So total is appearing here. Then we'll see how to calculate the product equal to PRO. So product appears. Just double click, it appears. Then product of, say I want to multiply these three numbers, this one, then it give the colon, and then the last one, and then press the closing bracket, and then tick mark. So it is, after multiplying these three numbers you get this much. Then average, we want to find out the average of all the red color numbers here. So equal, average is appearing here, double click, then you just click the first one, then press the shift key, by mistake it is coming, then colon appears, then the last one, close the bracket, press the enter key. So 34.25 is the average of all these numbers. Then maximum, max function, open bracket, the first one, then press the colon, then this one, last one, and press enter. So 200 is the maximum number. Similarly, minimum, okay, C2 colon, then the last one, press enter. 2 is the smallest number. Then count. Count is coming, double click. Count, you have to count from here. You can click and drag like this from first to last. So how many numbers are there? It will tell you like this. So how many numbers here? 8 numbers are there. So when you press enter, you get 8 because there are total 8 numbers are there. That is the use of count. Then power. Power is coming. So power I want to calculate 2 to the power 2 comma. So it is different. You don't have to give colon. You can see the syntax is appearing there. The first number comma the last number, that is the power. So 2 to the power 4 I am giving. What will be 2 to the power 4? You calculate 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So 16 should appear when you press enter key. Okay. Then quotient. Quotient is, so quotient is appearing. Then two numbers you have to give, numerator and the denominator. That is, I am giving suppose 10 comma 5. That means 10 divided by 5. So when you divide 10 by 5, what appears as quotient? 2. 5 2 are 10 and remainder is 0. So 2 will appear. Okay. 2 is the quotient. Okay. So this completes this function, some common functions. All the functions I have shown you with one example. Okay. Next we'll go to the sheet tab, the last section in the last video.